I can't honestly believe what Blizzard just did to Overwatch 2. They removed any justification at all for the game's existence in the first place. The reason why they wanted to make Overwatch 2, as stated by them, was because they wanted to give you a PVE experience that they couldn't give in Overwatch 1. So, Overwatch 2 was announced and made. And the PvE experience was an extensive campaign, skill trees for every single hero, storylines, all of that good stuff. And you know, obviously most people were pretty mad about it and thought it's just a money grab. And well, turns out it's true, it was, because Blizzard literally just announced that they are gonna scrap the PvE experience and put it behind a battle pass because, you know, what are you honestly worth to them at this point? Absolutely nothing. You're just a money icon at this point. Let's just hear it from the Overwatch 2 developers themselves, okay?
And so we're left with another difficult choice. Do we continue to pour all that effort into PvE, hoping that we can land it at some point in the future? Or do we stick with this set of values that we've aligned on and focus on the live game and focus on serving all of you? With everything we've learned about what it takes to operate this game at the level that you deserve, it's clear that we can't deliver on that original vision for PvE that was shown in 2019. What that means is that we won't be delivering that dedicated hero mode with talent trees, that long-term power progression. Those things just aren't in our plans anymore. And we know that this is going to be disappointing to many of you, which is why we wanted to bring it up before we talked about the roadmap. And to be perfectly honest, it's been really difficult for many of us and a lot of folks on the team who've poured their heart and soul into that.
This is absolutely, without question, a fully insane thing to say. Because this was seriously the only justification Blizzard gave people why Overwatch 2 needs to exist in the first place. Because they can't make the PvE in Overwatch 1. Well, admittedly, they lied about a lot of things, but it's absolutely insanity. And at this moment, the developers are just saying, yeah, you know, the Overwatch 2 storyline, yeah, that's kind of complicated, so we're just not gonna do it, you know? You already bought the game, you can't get a This is essentially the situation. You bought the game already, it wasn't finished, well, tough luck, sucker. We're not gonna refund you, and this is it. It's absolutely insane, honestly. I can't get over what an astonishing failure in management Overwatch 2 is. How does one announce a sequel defining flagship mode, fail to anticipate its scope epitsily? What is that even a word? And then pulled the rug months after launch. This game is a monument to how not to market and make a sequel. I wonder if this is actually a real word. Well, in any case, yeah, this is everyone's opinion. Overwatch 2 updates from the devs chat. Overwatch PvE vision from 2019 is no more. Talent trees scrapped. And there will be no standalone version. Yes, because making that is hard. What? Did you honestly think they're gonna do anything else but just paste Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2? No, seriously. Someone just pasted the game over and we all know it. And now they're saying, yeah, everything good we promised about the game is not happening. This is insane. And needless to say, people are absolutely pissed. But then again, most of us already kind of expected Blizzard to completely pull one over everyone who is a fan of this game anyway. So, for me, it's not really too big of a surprise that they completely ruined it in some way and pulled the rug over everyone. But it is what it is. Activision Blizzard. Overwatch 2 will exist alongside Overwatch 1 and will focus on PvE. Proceeds to take Overwatch 1 offline and merge assets into Overwatch 2, forcing everyone to adapt. Yeah, this is the classic Blizzard experience. Remaining users have a vain hope that PvE is going to be good because it's taking time. Activision Blizzard scraps it. This is not actually the full story, but this is a pretty good summary of it. The real thing, I already said it, but is the idea. that they're gonna actually make this story mode at small tidbit smidgens of what it was originally made, and they're gonna put it behind the battle pass as a paywall. Yeah, that's their actual current plan here. It's absolutely amazing. You know the PVE story campaign in Overwatch 2? Yeah, that thing's that justified the 2 at the end of the name. Yeah, we know it. With replayable missions, skill trees for each hero, and long-term progression. Yeah, we kind of know it. Blizzard scrapped it and now tied it to the battle pass. I must say, a very Blizzard move at this point. Honestly, I should have placed bets on this. Then we have a bunch of good memes. We're expecting to finally share PvE news with you. There ain't any! This is just absolutely great. Because, yeah, everyone's pissed. Where is PvE? I made it up. Oh, yeah. Dude, imagine. Let's face it. I'm gonna ask you a serious question now. Do you honestly think Blizzard even started production on the PvE mode? Or were they just lying and made a couple of fast tweaks to the game somewhere, and, you know, used previously unused skill assets and things like that, so to get people in the hopes that it's gonna exist someday? I think the latter, honestly. And then we have this, which is probably one of the best green chats of all time. Overwatch 2 maintenance mode. Overwatch 2 cancels the PvE mode. Or what's the point of the game, Blizzard? Reasonable post, but this is the killer. Look at this one. This is the actual killer. PvE missions campaign. Have to come up with a story for your characters that extends past their token diversity checkboxes. Too hard. Give up. The best part is this is absolutely 100% true. Because let's face it, the Blizzard characters are just literally token representations around the world without any story, lore, or meaning behind it. Someone just watched a bunch of anime and they made Genji. That's pretty much it. Someone watched a little bit more anime and then they made his brother. Someone watched a little bit more anime and then they made something else, you know? Overwatch is unironically actually just a bunch of diversity checkboxes of people not even doing research around how other people are around the world. You know, Reinhardt's supposed to be German and whatnot. The only way you can tell that he's German is because of the accent. Because, you know, there's absolutely... there's probably no other way to make it distinguished, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. It's an absolute clown fiesta at this point. Unbelievable.